If we hop in the Benz, is that okay? Is it okay if I call you my Prada, babe? I ain't no player, I just got a lot of babe. But let me tell you, I like you a lot.
What is good? What's up? What's poppin'? It's your girl Diamore, and I'm back for another video. So today, you guys, I am doing my 2020 recap. I was kind of hesitant on doing this video just because of the things I experienced in 2020, but I talked to a few of my friends and they were like, Diamond, you should definitely do it. Maybe it can help someone else out. So I definitely wanted to share my story with you all. So if you're interested in watching this video, make sure you keep on watching, and also give this video a big thumbs up in the end, and comment down below how your 2020 has been. So without further ado, let's just get right into the video, you guys. So I have my wine right here because I'm definitely gonna need it talking about my year. I am over the age of 21. I'm 22 years old, and here is the wine. I'm drinking some Stella Rosa Red Apple. I never had this wine before. I'm trying something new, but hopefully it's good. And I also have my talking points, y'all, and I'm doing too much talking right now, so let's just get into January. Okay, January 2020, I remember looking at the clock and it was midnight. I was with my boyfriend at the time, and I just remember looking at the clock and my eyes were filled with tears, you guys, because of something that happened 30 minutes before 12 a.m. I'm not really gonna speak on the situation, but I was really unhappy, and I looked at the clock. It's 12 o'clock, and like I couldn't even see the time because my eyes were filled with tears, you guys. And I was like, this is not how I'm spending another year. I'm not spending another year unhappy. And little did I know, I did spend another year unhappy, but it's okay because we live and we learn. I was just like, this is it. Like, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm tired of crying. I'm just tired of this. So as January went on, I decided that I wanted to be alone for a little while. And yeah, so January went on. I was just chilling, you know, trying to focus on myself, see what I wanted to accomplish during 2020. I was just focused on my goals in school. Mind you, I'm a student. You guys, please keep that in mind the whole video because I am a student. But so yeah, so as January goes on, then comes February on to March. That's when the pandemic really hit us, and it was different. It was very new to all of us, of course. It was like I went on spring break and I never returned back to school, which was very difficult at first. So March, it was a hard month, okay? And moving towards the end of March, March 29th, 2020, my life really changed forever. That is the day that my uncle passed away. I was really close with my uncle. That was like my road dog. We were like this. Honestly, my family is really close and tight, so this one hurt us a lot because this is someone I saw every day. Not every day, it was every other day. Like, I saw him often. And I just remember I was at work when I got the call. My mom, actually, she texted me and she was like, it's an emergency. And I looked down on my phone, she was like, and she said his name, and I was like, okay. So I ended up calling her, and she didn't even say what was going on at first. And I'm not really going to tell y'all too much of the conversation because it's y'all don't need to know all what happened. But she was just like, you know, we have to get to him, basically. And I remember just running. I left. I didn't tell anyone I was leaving. I just left, went to my car, and the whole way actually to him, I ended up calling my boyfriend, and I was crying and I was screaming, and I just remember asking God. I was like, please, Lord, don't take him. Here we go. Ugly tears come. I just remember like begging God, and I was like, you know what, please, like, please. Wow, this is so early in the video. I was like, just basically, I was just begging God, like, please save him. And little did I know, God already had his place in heaven. And he was just already gone. And that day just lives in my head all the time. And after that, everything changed for me. I just remember after that day, mind you, we're in a pandemic and this is when it first started, so going to the funeral, it was just hard because they said it's only 10 people allowed, you know. I can't even see the C word, but the C word is going around, so you know we have to be careful. So Never had experienced anything like that, but his death really fucked me up. Like, I can't even say anything else. His death really messed me up. Remember after that, I was angry and I was confused and I was just hurt, and I think I tried to put it in the back of my head like it just didn't happen, it wasn't real. Even though I saw us lower him in that ground, I just was in denial, I guess, or shock, and I still didn't believe it for quite some time. And moving on to April, you know, that because he died the end of March, so his funeral of course was April, the beginning of April, and it was just very, very hard. Like, I can't even lie, it was hard for me, but at the same time I was just pretending it didn't happen, so I didn't really take it all in at once, if that makes sense. So as April went by, I started using work as my distraction from what was really happening in my life, and due to the pandemic, I was able to work as much as I want to because my job is considered essential, and I'm so thankful for that. During this pandemic, I had my job the whole time. My job was considered essential, and when the pandemic first happened, everything was shutting down, as y'all know. So we were open, and it was people everywhere coming because they didn't have anywhere else to go. So I was working like crazy. I remember April, May, June, I went crazy. I was at work every day. Like, from when I woke up, you know, got myself together, went to work, came home, went to sleep, woke up, went to work. Like, that was just my routine. And during this time, of course, I was saving my money. I was really stacking my bread. Like, I was stacking my money for those 3 months, and that's when July hit, and July is when I opened up my business. July 17th, I launched More Apparel, you guys. So from May, June, July, April, May, June, July, I was saving and I was getting everything in order because I knew that's what I wanted to do. My uncle's death definitely was the push to that. I turned my pain into my passion. I found something that I wanted to do. Well, I knew I wanted to do it, but I was like, you know what, life is serious, and it was time for me to take it seriously and do what I'm meant to do and do my purpose, what I'm put on earth to do. So I ended up launching on July 17th, and July was the month that I was really happy. Like, I can say that was the only month that I was really happy with myself and with my life and what I was doing. So July was really good to me. I had a lot of support. My business did really well, and I was just really happy. I can definitely say I was happy. So moving on to August, you guys. Things were going well at the beginning of August. I can definitely say it was going well, and then I think August is when everything really took a toll on me. I just was still dealing with the grieving process of losing my uncle, and I think I couldn't, I couldn't run away from it anymore, and I had to take in that he was really gone. So August is the month of my depression hit really, really bad. August, and then it was the end of August going into September, and then going into October. I was not myself, and I think a lot of people noticed that. A lot of my friends, at least, they noticed that, and I was just at the lowest of my low. Like, I'd never been that low before. I was just wanted to be alone. I was angry. I was definitely angry. I was stuck in the anger phase of my grief because I was confused, and I had a conversation with my friend, and she was like, Dami, you're not gonna get answers. Like, you're not. You keep asking why, you're never gonna know why. Like, so I had a conversation with her, and she really actually helped me out a lot. And if you're watching this, Jasmine, thank you so much. And Kiana, thank y'all for being there for me as well. But I was really low, like, and I was depressed. I can say that I was the lowest of the low. Like, I didn't want to get out of bed. I didn't want to do anything. I was forcing myself to do things that I normally do on a regular. I was forcing myself to just be me, I guess, if that makes sense. So that happened in August, September, and October. And I remember in September and October, my depression got so bad that I didn't want to be here anymore. I did not want to be alive. And I remember messaging my sister and my brother, and I said I need help, because I had so many negative thoughts. Like, I could not think positive at all. Everything I thought was just negative. Everything I thought about myself was negative. Everything I thought about people was just negative. And it was like, I understand the term being at war with yourself, because that's exactly how I felt. I was at war with myself. Like, I was not happy. And I ended up texting my sister. I'll put the screenshot on the side. I don't know what side, but I said I need help. I keep having suicidal thoughts and I just need help. And I remember her response to me, and she ended up texting my phone, and we had a conversation, and that conversation helped me out a lot. It gave me a reminder as to why I'm here and why I need to stay here. And I'm just forever grateful that she was there for me as well. And also, I ended up having a conversation with my brother. I texted him the same thing. I'm just happy that I didn't do what I wanted to do, because I just remember writing that day. I ended up writing a suicide note to my mom. She's gonna watch this video. I just remember, like, I just woke up and I didn't want to do this anymore. And I remember writing that note and to my mom and dad and grandma. After I talked to my brother and my sister, I ripped that up, because I said, I'm not going out like that. I just had to be stronger. And I talked to my brother, and he told me, he was like, Diamond, you just gotta fight. You gotta fight through it. You gotta just try to think positive and remember, why you've been here this long. And just looking back, I just really did not want to be here. But I'm so thankful that I had the people in my corner, and that I was able to go to them and they were able to help me. So if anyone's feeling like, you want to give up, just remember why you haven't, and just keep going. So yeah, that was August, September, October, and then November came, you guys. The end of October, I started feeling a little bit better. I started going places, and I was just feeling a little bit better. I was pulling myself out of the depression hole that I was in. And then November came, and I lost my cousin on November 5th. He was my younger cousin. He was 19 years old. And I was just like, wow, I'm living this all over again. The nightmare that happened on March 29th is now happening again on November 5th. And it was just hard for me, y'all. Mind you, I'm a student, like I said, and now it's a new semester. I basically failed all my classes from the semester that happened in March, you guys, but due to COVID, they passed everyone, so I'm just thankful that happened. But now it's November, and I am in the fall semester, and I have one class, mind you, I have one class to pass, and I graduate and get my degree. So November hit, and I lost my cousin, and that really I was just numb. I can definitely say I was numb, and I was in disbelief of what was happening. Again, I remember, I'm not gonna go into details, but I remember I was in my room, and I just hear my dad, and I just hear him, and he's outside, he's on the phone, he's not even inside the house. I hear him, and my heart just stops. Like, I just knew something bad has happened, and I can't believe it to this day that he's gone. I saw him not too long ago before what took place happened, and I'm just glad I got to spend some time with him, and we just laughed and we joked and we watched movies. So I'm thankful for that time that God gave me with him and the 19 years that he gave me with him. But my just heart hurts. Just need to take time to heal, even though I can't change what happened, but accepting it. I don't even remember much of November, honestly, because all I remember is, his death, and then Thanksgiving came, and Thanksgiving was not like any other holidays we have. On to December. December happened, and on December 10th, you guys, I finished my class, and I am now a 2020 grad. That is one of the positive things that came out of this year. Although I endured all of that other craziness, heartbreak, and pain, I have graduated and I get to walk in May 2021, you guys. So I'm just happy that I'm finished with school. I can focus on my business. I got my degree in business administration. So yeah, I know this video was kind of all over the place. I didn't even drink my wine, y'all, but I did use those tissues. Hope you all enjoyed this video, and if you have some good stories, share them down below, or if you just want to talk about your 2020 in my comments, I'll be definitely here to listen. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.